up, everyone? Thank you again for joining me. We are having a nice, lovely day here. It's a little warm, not gonna lie. It is a little toasty up here, but I got my water. I'm staying hydrated. Sorry, I'm trying out a new camera layout. As you know, this stream is very much a work in progress. Constantly trying different things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, and going from there. With that said, let's jump right in, get started. So where did we leave off last time? Oh, let me oh, look at that. We got a couple new followers. So thank you everyone who joined us. Oh yeah, this weekend. Oh my god, how can I forget? How can I not start with the crazy good news? Hi, how's it going, Game Monosis? AKA Janet. The crazy part, we reached Twitch affiliate status over the weekend. How's the audio? How's the music? I turned the music up a little bit because when I went back and played the VOD, it was a little low. I wanted you guys to be able to enjoy the music that I have and everything that I'm playing. But over the weekend, we hit Twitch affiliate status. That was super dope, super unexpected. Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be at least another few weeks before we hit that milestone, but you guys came through. We had people in chat talking, having a fun time. Twitch noticed and they sent me the email. So we joined the Twitch affiliate program, which means if you are so inclined, you can sub or cheer me with some bits. I have no idea what that means or how it works or what any of that does, but I am willing to find out with your lovely donations. No, but seriously, it's super cool. Thank you so much for helping me get here, and let's keep going. Let's keep growing. I gotta work on a new emote. I have to work on my first emote to actually be able to give you guys. So I'm excited to try that whenever we get there. Might spend this week brainstorming some ideas. I want to come up with something good. I think I only get one for starters, so gotta make it good. Gotta make it good. Cool. Let's jump in to Clubhouse and see what exactly we have going on. Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't work on this at all after the last dev session. We pushed favorites out. You know what, that probably actually be probably a good place to start. But we push favorites out. You can go to MovieOtter.com. You can go to the Movies Hub. From there, you'll see some popular movies as well as a search bar. You can search for basically any movie you can think of, and I'm sure it will show up. I'm not going to bet money on it, but I am fairly certain. So if we look at our Clubhouse here, there's a couple things we still need to work on. We need to be able to create a list with like metadata, a title, description, things like that. Add movies to that list, like manage that list more or less, and then be able to save that list. Now, I'm not sure how feature rich we can get there today, but I think we could get something along these lines working. I'm willing to try it. We're just gonna stop there. Let's just jump into it. Let's see. So first off, oh no, why did our music stop? What is going on here? Shuffle. I found this cool playlist by one Harris Heller, who he's a streamer, a YouTuber. Apparently he put together this playlist of like royalty free music that he made and he produced. Sorry if I'm like not looking at the camera all the time. It's kind of hard when the camera and the viewfinder are separate places. But he put together this cool playlist. We can go ahead and drop it in there if you want to check it out. I suggest you do. It's pretty cool. And then yeah, let's get started. We gotta close out this. Let's open up MovieOtter and get started. So in order to have a list, we're gonna need a couple things. We go to our console and look at Firebase and how we have this all set up. We can look at dev for starters. Man, why the music, the audio keeps dropping out? I don't know why. So maybe what we can do, he saved it as a YouTube playlist as well. So if we go to, let's see, oh, show more. Here we go, Stream Beats. It's a cool playlist called Stream Beats. Let's just play all. Now, hopefully it'll stop being bonkers and just play. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, I wonder if it can't play if it's like in the background for too long. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not even gonna pretend to know. But if we look at our database, we have our favorites, and favorites is going to be like a special list. What I think I want to do besides this is, I think favorites is something that's gonna grow. I lied to you. How did I lie to you? Pat, how did I lie to you? But the stream just started. I didn't even say anything. I did nothing. You can't prove it. You have no proof, and I don't believe anything you say because you're a liar. All right? You said we will play. We did play, and we will play again. We can play again today. If you're around. If you're around. I don't know how busy you are. I don't know what work you have to do. I actually didn't say that we were gonna play before. Like, I don't know. Did I say we were gonna play before on the off day? Actually, I might have lied. I did say weekend, didn't I? Yeah, I'm a liar. I'm sorry. I don't even have a good excuse, not gonna lie. I got so caught up in everything that was going on, it just totally slipped my mind. But I'll have you know, I did beat Doom Eternal this weekend, and I know you were playing that. So you of all people can appreciate, hey, guess what? It's the weekend, so we can. I did say that. I 100% definitely did say that. You're right. You caught me. You got me. I lied my ass off. All right. I'm sorry, but that's in the past. What we need to do is focus on the future, all right, or the near present, all right. We can focus on how we both presumably beat Doom Eternal. I know before you were talking about how hard that final boss was. See, you beat Doom 2 weeks ago, and I beat Doom this weekend, so we have that in common. We are friends, all right. You're trying to tear us down and build these walls between us. I'm trying to build us up together. Be friendly. Jeez, I mean, what does a guy gotta do here to just try and be friends with his buddy? I guess play Call of Duty. But cool. So I think there's a couple things we need to do. None of which I am a huge fan of at the moment because they're all pretty hard. I think maybe today we should just grab the low-hanging fruit and just display your favorite movies. I think that'll be pretty easy to get in, pretty simple to start, and we can go from there. And hey, if we guys gotta play Call of Duty, yeah, you're right. You are so very right. But I think we're gonna, I think we're gonna take the low-hanging fruit today and just display some favorited items. Display your favorite movies. So, all that being said, no, not dev. Not dev. That's not what I want to do. I want to go here. I want to open up and this is meter, right? Okay, cool. Let's CD web. And we shouldn't need to do anything on our backend or in our core app. Everything we do should be able to be done right here just on the front end, because it's about just making a new page. On that page, fetching your favorite items, and then going from there. So actually, before we even get started here, let's actually look at how some other places do favorites lists or do their list in general. So we already have something similar to this, right? Where we have, sections broken out, and we kind of can see the items within it. If you go to a playlist, right? Oh, okay, so they have the main content up top, and then they have the list, like the rest of the items down below. So we're definitely gonna want to do some pagination, because I don't want someone to have hundreds of, oh no, is this what I think it is? Yeah, I said you got me, damn it. That's gonna, let me save that. That's gonna come in handy, isn't it? You're gonna use this against me. I'm not gonna publish it. All right, I'll come back to the clip later. So we have an overview of, maybe we can just do a list like this, where it's just all your favorite movies and a little simple list like this. Yeah, I think that's at least a good place to start. So let's go ahead. npm run dev. Let's get our local server up and running, so then we can jump in and make some progress. I'm waiting. I'm ready. I got fingers on the trigger. I'm ready to hit localhost at a moment's notice. As soon as this is done in progress, boom. No, it's too early. Damn it. That's okay. Cool. We can get rid of that. We need to clean up some of our pages. We're already getting a little too messy. Definitely gonna need console, just because things tend to be a mess. And yeah, we might as well go into our mobile view as well. So what I think I want to do is, from the jump, have in navigation, right? We have movies. Eventually, maybe we do shows or favorites or watchings or viewings or all those things. Underneath that, we'll have like user-centered stuff. And this is, by the way, this is a very ugly component. This is not my favorite component at all. This is probably one of my least favorite components in this whole project right now, because it's just a mashup of just junk spaghetti code. But we're not going to change that right now. Also, reminder to make your emotes. Thank you. Yes, I do have to make my emotes. I have no idea where to start. I do want to do it myself. It was funny. As soon as I posted on Twitter that, like, celebratory tweet that, like, oh, hey, I finally, I made Twitch affiliate. I'm super excited. I got to learn how to make an emote now. People started hammering my DMs. They were like, hey, I heard you need emotes. Hey, I can make an emote. Hey, I'm a designer. Let's make an emote. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's cool. I appreciate the help and everything like that. But I do want to, I don't know, at least try to make it myself, And again, I don't knock anyone for trying to hustle and get their money. Yeah, I more so wanted to, I don't know, just play around, see if I can do it myself and go from there. Cool. So header, that's where we got to start. Let's first just make our link here to be in the general nav bar. So we have our whole nav here. Let's see. We're gonna need one of these again. So navigation is gonna be there regardless. But then after navigation, we'll want to do if the user is here, we'll want to do a divider. Don't think we're gonna want to do a box or anything like that. We can, let's see. We'll want to do a list subhead. So you just copy paste this, boom, boom, easy. And then under that, and get rid of this box. Let's do just our list item. I am hitting all sorts of key combos that I am doing nothing but messing something up. At some point, I'm gonna break something because I have fat fingers and I'm still not used to typing on this mechanical keyboard, but I hope you guys will be able to catch it. Favorites. Should it just be favorite movies? Favorite movies. Let's see what this looks like. Cool. All right. Cool. Instead of navigation, also, let's actually make this. Well, see, already fat fingers. It's in there. Let's see, favorite movies. First, let's make that right. Okay, cool. Oh, and then you know what we could also do? We can even put how many favorite movies you have. Like right in here, like a little just, you know, X number. Maybe. I'm not married to it, but I kind of like it. I might come back to that. Okay, what would this section be? This would be maybe user lists. And then you have your favorites. So then, yeah, I kind of like that. Can a list subhead be dense or compact or whatever it is? No, I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. No, but a list item can. Yeah, a list item can be dense. That's so weird. Why? Yeah. No, that's so lame. That's the thing that I need to be dense. Is that? That's okay. That's fine. We're here so far. We're getting it going. Let's go ahead and so on a list item, we have it as a button. On click, we're gonna navigate to all right, first of all, favorites probably should be a private list, right? Like your favorites, you don't necessarily want to be just all out in the open, or maybe you do. Actually, I don't know. I know on like YouTube, your watch later. Here we're getting a sneak peek into my world here. Is there a way? Yeah, so my favorites is just a playlist that happens to be private, but I could make it public. So then this makes me wonder almost then. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to figure out how to properly set up your favorites list. Like, should your favorites be publicly available, or maybe it should just be a flag that like, hey, you could set it to be public, you could set it to be private. Maybe we make it private by default, but then anyone can make theirs public and then it shows up places. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. That makes the most sense. Cool. So then this, so the thing is, make them choose right when they make it. Well, your favorites list is going to be like a freebie list created. But I mean, we can generate, like, we can just auto create the list. That's fine. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe your favorites should just be an auto generated list for you. Yeah. We need to probably just treat it like any other list, don't we? But you know what? Hey, we also already said the thing we're going to do this stream is not actually worry about that. We're just going to display the items that you favorite. Because I'm not even sure how many people have favorited. Oh, yeah, it's not a lot of people who did some favoriting. There's a couple. There's a few in here actually, but not a whole terrible lot. So if we did change up how it all works, now would probably be the best time before more people start to use it. Scope, I know. Thank you. That's what I needed. That's what I needed, Pat. This is why you're here. This is why you're a pro. This is why you got a shout out down below in my channel panels. That's a funny word to say, channel panels. Cool. So then let's just go to, whenever you hit this, you're gonna just navigate to /favorites / the current user. Let's see. Use current user dot username. Cool. This page doesn't exist yet, which is exactly what we should see. So what we need to do is set up a new page for favorites that goes off of the current user. So let's go over to our pages. We can actually copy movie and call it favorites.tsx. This is going to be a very simple page that does very little. Let's see. For starters, it's not called movie page. It is called favorites page. Favorites page. There you go. That's what I want. We need match ID. No. We don't need any of that. Oh, whoa. All we need is const. Actually, if we look at our user page, this is. Yeah, I guess we do need this because we need to get the user that we're coming in as well as the current user. Cool. Let's get all this stuff here. Where's my key combo? There we go. Paste all that good stuff. We're not using a movie. Import use user from components hooks user. Layout is fine. I said hooks. Hooks use user. Cool. Camera disappeared. Oh no. Oh, you know why? Oh no, the camera. This is what I was afraid of. for whatever reason, I don't know why, whenever I try and do I'm trying to hook up my DSLR to a remote live view window. There we go. I hooked up my DSLR to my computer through the Elgato, but for whatever reason, whenever I run the HDMI out through my camera, it auto shuts off. And I went in the settings and I changed it so that it shouldn't, and I did all the things that you're supposed to do, except it doesn't care. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Thought that was very interesting. Let's see here. Okay, we have a layout. We won't need this. We have a username. User context props is that. One thing we're gonna need to do is see if we need the current user, which I believe that's a context. Import something from components context auth use auth. Okay, yep, we're getting there. Const. Maybe we should move this to after all the like user or like URL parsing stuff. So we're gonna get something from use auth. And we want to get the current user. We also need to get the user by the ID of the username passed in. Or actually, no, we don't even need to do that. We have our user context. And currently, favorites are going to be a private list. So we can just say if current user, or I guess maybe if not current user, so if we haven't, loaded or anything. Actually, there's a couple things we need to do. So we need to say, okay, if username was not supplied, that's a fail state we need to handle. If user hasn't, or if user isn't logged in, that's a fail state we need to handle. If user is loading, then we're gonna load loading state. Or if user's favorite movies are loading, then we also do a loading state. There's only 4 cases we really need to handle. Yeah, I want to use the Elgato Cam Link. It's that they're sold out everywhere. Else I would have bought one. It's gonna be so nice once I get it too. It'll be, I imagine, significantly better and easier. Hopefully, right? I have to imagine. But in theory, I should still be able to just plug it into the Elgato, like an Elgato HD60 that we have, like an extra one we have. It's weird that like it was giving me issues with that. So yeah, for the time being, I'm just using the EOS utilities that you can get for any Canon camera, and doing a window capture of the live preview you can get from there. So it's not, it's a little laggy, but I think for the purposes of just being in the small tiny window, it's gonna be fine. Cool. So if not username, we need to display an error, which I want to say our user page, our user profile has an error that we can steal. Yeah. We're gonna turn this into a component. Let's see here. Copy. Let's create a new component. Error. We're gonna import React and some other stuff, I'm sure, from React. To be fair, unless you're doing full screen face cam or a large screen. Yeah, exactly. And eventually I would love to do some just like dev chats. I think that's pretty cool. Especially for like people who are looking to learn or people who are just getting started. I mean, there's a ton of questions I had when first getting into like development. But for the time being, yeah, I'm just gonna be in this tiny little window down here in the corner. Anything more than this is probably already overkill. If webcams were not like sold out everywhere, I would just be using a Logitech like C920 like everyone else. So, you know, it happens. We are gonna need a couple things from material. Sign, don't know what yet. Const error. We probably shouldn't name it just error. That's actually probably gonna be a mistake. Maybe error display. That's better. That's just something that's not just error. Error display. FC. We'll worry about props in a second. Actually, even the container we don't want. Cool. So far, so good. So we know we need a box from material design. We know we need typography from material design. Let's see. Interface. Error display props. Really, the only thing we care about is that something has a title and something has a message. Those are the only things we really truly need to do this. Error display props. Let's go ahead and pull out our title and pull out our message. There we go. This is going to be a really quick one. And boom, done. This is a pretty, export default error display. Boom, we got our component. Oh, it needs to know about what the heck's an FC. It doesn't know it. It can't read React unless I import it. Cool. That is a very simple simple component that we made. We can actually just go ahead and close that file because we're not going to need it again. Because we're already here and we can test it. So if we go to user /foobar, so that's a fake user. Looks like this user doesn't exist. Simple, right? What we need to do is import error display from here, and then down here we can show an error display. Title gonna be message. It's gonna be looks like this user doesn't exist. Also, that is the wrong tense that I had there. This user doesn't exist. That's wrong. That's not right at all. Why would I not catch that earlier? So, in theory, this should reload. The proper formatting, that's how we know it works. Cool. Let's get rid of that. Also, close this file now. We can get back here. And I'm gonna make a local component. Favorites page content. We'll just make it a very basic, very basic page for now. Because the page itself here is gonna handle the layout and everything else that you could see, everything else that you could want and imagine, everything. But it's not gonna handle the content. That's what's gonna be unique. So actually, these states actually gonna move into here. It doesn't know what any of these variables are yet. That's okay. We'll import them in a second. So I know we're returning a layout, and within that layout, we will have favorites. Favorite. What did I just name it? Oh, favorites page content. Okay, I don't know why I was being all goofy with that. Let's see here. Also here, we're gonna have some SEO because I don't know if we actually need SEO, especially for such a private page. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, eventually, whenever we do set the bool, then we'll add the SEO in. Let's make a note. Note, when we make favorite pages publicable, add SEO component. Oh, you know what? It doesn't like. There we go. Cool. Very simple so far. We go to now favorites / Isaiah. This shouldn't exist. It doesn't know anything about this page. That's fine. We'll change that in a hot second as well. We are still just doing some basic outlining here. Error. Ooh. Here we could actually do error prompt to log in. This is an extra step, but it might be worth it. It could be worth it. Yeah. Nope. I can hear Pat right now saying scope creep. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna display error. Loading and loading. Cool. Then what we're gonna do now before anything is just return error display. Why doesn't it like error display? It's because I need to pull it in. That would help, wouldn't it? Import error display from our components error display. Title is going to be test. Message it's going to be hello world. Cool. Now we have Very, very. Oh, that's cool. It actually keeps track of what our pages are. Interesting. I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. That's super cool. What I will do now. Scope. Silent scope. Oh my god, Pat. I love your images you just drop in chat. I can send you my backup cam if you need it. Oh my god. Oh dude, I heard the Kios streaming even folds in. Oh man, I heard that's a good camera. I heard Razer actually makes pretty good streaming cameras. There's like a YouTuber that I follow, and he was talking about how good some of the Razer cameras are. So it was on my radar. It was definitely on my radar as one to get, but it's probably way too much for what I need right now. Pages, yes. So to make this page, first thing we're gonna need to do, actually before we even open this up, is open up our firebase.json in web, because we need to create this page. Actually, that's a lie. No, I lied. We need to open up Gatsby browser. This is what we need. No, not even Gatsby browser. What is it called? Gatsby config? Config. Yep, here it is, config. We need to copy these, make it favorites, and we also need to make a Firebase hosting change. Why do we need to do that again? Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. Compared to Logitech C930, the video quality is way better. The built-in ring light. It has a built-in ring light? That's pretty cool. It's a nice thing to have when lighting is comfortable. Dude, that sounds super nice, actually. So maybe we do need to go in here. We need a rewrite. Yes. We need to copy this. So anything that's going to favorites slash, we instead take them to favorites index. I think that's right. I think that's all we need. We're not redirecting slash favorites to anything. Oh, I mean, that would be handy. No, scope creep. Nope, not gonna do it now. Maybe later. Cool. Those are fine. Let's go ahead and stop this and then run it again, because we need these config changes to take effect. I'm hopeful. I haven't broken anything crazy in a while, so I'm definitely overdue, but I'm hopeful. I keep knocking into my mic. It's so close to my face because I want to make sure all my audio syllables are heard, sent through the airwaves. Okay, boom. That built. That goes in movies. If we go to favorite movies, test. Hello world. Perfect. That is exactly what we want. Sweet. Now it's actually going to be fairly straightforward. We just have to build the page. And I know every time I say fairly straightforward, something usually goes wrong. Something usually goes wrong. Let's create an interface for this content component. Favorites page content props. So many things. Cool. We need a user, right? That is the first thing we need. I'm almost debating on. I'm almost debating on if which component should actually handle the fetching of the data. The page or the content? I don't think it really matters. The only reason why we're doing this is just to have a separation, so probably just the page. Cool. So then this favorites page content only needs a user. That's a MovieOtter user. That's really it. I guess it could be null. Like it's an optional, right? So if user, oh, we also have to make it know that it's what it is. Favorites, man. I'm so glad there's autocomplete for modern tech now, or else I would be, well, so bad. Okay. So if a user was not supplied, so it's not even a username anymore. If user was not supplied, error. Okay. If not user, boom, returning an error. I do like the uh-oh. I think that'd be, in fact, I like it so much that I'm gonna make this a default and error display so that I don't have to type it every single time. Equals uh-oh string optional. Message, however, is needed. Cool. Oh no, did our music stop? It did. Yes. Keep watching. There we go. That was easy. Easy fix. We're fixing so many things super quickly. Oh, is this it? God damn you, Pat. You trolled me. You trolled me with my own photo. Look at that. Look at that handsome devil there. Oh, and his service, MovieOtter. It's like you care. It's like you actually care about me as a person. Oh, but that is super cool. I mean, it's not a huge ring light, but it's something. No, get out of here. That's cool. I would have to look into it. If you can find one, how much was that camera, by the way? I imagine it cost a pretty penny. If it comes with a ring light built into it and it's supposed to be actually very good quality, it can't be cheap. Our message here, if a user was not supplied, I don't even know what our message could be. Please, let's see. A username was not provided. It's $100? That's not bad at all. And actually, this is the same thing for if the user was not supplied. The user wasn't supplied and wasn't logged in, because right now we're just basing it off the same thing. So let's see. Username was not provided. Yeah, we'll just say username was not provided. Cool. Let's see. I guess technically we're not going off of anything here, so this actually doesn't matter. Where's there you go. We're only going off the current user. User equals current user. Why is user in all caps? There we go. User is equal to current user. If not a user, then we ask you, please log in. Please log in. It would be cool to just show the login button. That is scope creep for this very simple exercise, so we're not going to worry about it. Oh, but then I wonder, which usually means a return statement. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, if we do have a user, which we do, then no, we know that the user is loading. We actually don't need to worry about this. We need to fetch the user's movies. So, oh, this is the perfect time for use snapshot. Let's see. Const stuff equals use snapshot. Oh, I gotta import it. It was a hook, so we'll keep things organized here. Use snapshot from components, hooks, use snapshot. There we go. This is gonna be easy. This is gonna be real easy. Use snapshot. The document path we want to get from is MovieOtter dot favorite. Ooh. We're gonna have to use this twice. Use favorites dot document path for user dot user ID. Gotta remember the user ID. Cool. Damn, this keyboard, I'm so not used to typing on it. Cool. Once we're here, loading, favorites, loading. Outside of that, there's, the data is going to be a MovieOtter dot favorite, MovieOtter dot favorites data. We know that's what we're getting in. Favorites data. Cool. And I guess error. I guess we'll just handle the error just in case. Error, favorites, error. And then basically we need to do this exact same thing. This is going to be a poor way to do it, and one that I'm definitely not going to want to leave for long. But basically these three favorites can turn to movies. Favorite. Oh, you know what? This isn't even a use snapshot we're gonna do. We're gonna do a use query, which I think there's. Oh, you know what? No, I don't think there is a hook already made for it because of how we're using Gatsby. We have other weird situations that we're putting our Firebase in and everything. Oh, what's this? C9 2022. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see the quality. This is C9 22. And then, okay. That actually looks pretty good. He bounces back and forth a couple times. Kyle definitely is picking up. The color is a lot better. Like his skin looks a lot better. His skin tone looks a lot better. I'm not gonna say his skin. And these might actually literally be all the things that he's saying. Oh yeah. So look at this. Like here you can see he's got like red patches and stuff. Whereas this, he at least looks consistent. So that's actually pretty cool. This is literally all that he's probably saying. I'm gonna watch this video later. I'm gonna save it to watch later, because that would be actually very interesting to watch and go over. Let's see what he says. Okay, so before, I guess just for starting here, let's handle any loading. Let's see. If favorites. Hey, Quasi, how's it going, man? Glad you could stop by. How's it been? How's streaming? How's Shotgun Farmers? Thanks for the sub, dude. My first sub. Look at that. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Finally made it to the stream. What time is it for you? It's midnight now, right? I know. I couldn't work on the emote this weekend. I got busy. I'm gonna work on it soon though. My goal is that by the Friday stream, I have the emote. I'm not gonna say by Wednesday, because every time I say by a date, I'm usually wrong. So I'm gonna give myself that buffer time. Midnight is work time. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Oh, look at that. You even have your cool founder, your little first month subscribe. Oh, dude, this is cool. This is dope. Yeah. What are you just going hard at work? I imagine. Let's see. Okay, so we've logged in. Something went wrong grabbing your favorites. Cool. That is a simple enough error message. If favorites loading, then we can. Oh, we should probably do a loading component too. That would make things easier. That would definitely make things easier. Okay, let's go to user profile and pull out the loading. Copy. This is gonna actually be super straightforward. Basically like the last one. Let's see. We can actually duplicate this and even just call it loading display. Loading display. Oh, I guess. Cool. And then here we're gonna copy paste that. Instead of typography, we're gonna bring in a circular progress. Nice, dude. How are you getting pretty close to the how far away from the Xbox release are you? I know there's a couple things we talked about that you still need to do. But like, do you have in the back of your mind like I don't know, like whoa, nice, dude. So thanks for the host too. That's awesome. Do you have like a specific date in mind or anything about when? Not close at all. All right, cool. That that is a-okay. That is a-okay, man. The last thing you really want to do is just push yourself too far, push yourself too thin. So don't even worry about it. This is gonna be a loading display. Let's see. My studio is all about crunch. They work us to the bone. Never get to see my wife and kids. Internal deadline is to submit for lot check. Internal deadline to submit for lot check was Friday, but it's lot was Friday, not is Friday. Are you sure you didn't typo that? You meant is Friday, right? You're still ahead. You still got a whole week to do it. What are you talking about? You're crazy. You're tripping, man. Loading display. If I can spell it right. I gotta say, I'm not, man, this keyboard, this mechanical keyboard, it feels cool, and it looks cool typing on it, but it doesn't type cool. I'm not typing cool with it at all, man. I'll tell you that. is Friday. Subconscious. Subconscious? I don't know how to spell that word either, man. I'm the last person you should be asking how to spell anything. Spelling is like one of the hardest things you can do. That's why I'm all about numbers. And you know what? You know what's funny? I have a Logitech G710 Plus. It looks really cool. It's like all black with an orange bar on the side, backlit keys, you know, mechanical, all that very nice stuff. But my fat fingers are just so used to working on a MacBook that like anything more than just like the slightest twitch is too much. It's too much for me. It is too much for me. Oh no! And then, oh man, this is gonna be a recurrent problem. Let's see. Let's see here. Let me bring it up. Bring up the camera. Boom! There we go. I work with Apple keyboard. Dude, it's so nice. Especially the new like scissor keys they have. Give me those scissor keys all day long. I will take it. Cannot use property user ID of null. What? How is this null? We said if not user. Ah, that's why. Okay. Because maybe we don't have a user. That's kind of important. Kind of important. Let's see. I guess technically there's current user and there's also, oh, I guess there isn't logout or loading or anything. All right, this should work now. No, still getting issues. Nothing was returned. Okay, because things aren't loading, things aren't erroring out. This is good news. All of our issues right now are good news. Hello, stream. So if we save, page should refresh. Page doesn't refresh because it wants to be butt. Hello, stream. Okay, cool. So we are here. We have our favorites data. So if I want it, I could do favorites data dot, I don't know, dot movies. And it should say, for me, it actually should say like 3, 2, 1. Cannot read property movies if undefined. Well, now this is concerning. Why is this coming back undefined all of a sudden? Oh, really? Oh, all right. Well, my bad. I thought having it not in the corner was gonna be a little bit better. I didn't know the OCD of people were gonna start kicking in. All right. I use the Magic Keyboard, the iMac, and it's better for those shortcuts. Honestly, I miss having. My brain is so just instilled with macOS shortcuts that it is legitimately hard to like not just go alt everything instead of control everything. That's like, oh, that's a big issue I need to work around, and I just need to like teach myself to just go with pinky instead of thumb, which just feels weird. I don't know. I don't like it, but why? I want to know why I'm not. Let's see. If not user or not favorites data? Well, no, but if favorites data is loading, so we need to handle errors. We need to handle loading. And then we also need to handle just the data not being there. Let's see. So if we copy paste this, and we say if not favorites data, when we know that it didn't error, and we know that it's not loading, then we're gonna do something went wrong, grabbing your favorites data, just so we can be able to tell the difference between these two issues. 3. Okay. So it was just for that split second where maybe the favorites data wasn't in yet, but the error was and the loading was done as well. It's all very weird. But cool. We're able to fetch our movies information just fine. Not even just Mac shortcuts, but with the key is short, makes you keep my hands close to the keyboard faster. Yeah, I can see that. It is harder to like my resting is a lot higher. It's like I'm on a Harley, you know what I mean? Like a nice tall bike or something, where my like wrists feel very high up. I got a ergonomic key mouse for that very reasons, because I hated long sessions of just using a regular mouse. I ended up switching to a vertical mouse, and it's actually helped a lot. Highly suggested for anyone who's having wrist problems or like typing all day. Okay, so we handled all our weird, dumb use. Like, I'm not actually gonna file this as a to do, because this should be fix. This extra check shouldn't be necessary. Is that how you spell necessary? Doesn't matter. It's just for me. I do have a solution for your back problems. It's called sleep on not your back. If I remember, you said you have like this weird army man, dead man sleep habit position. You can't do that, man. You gotta sleep on your side. That's like the best thing for your back. It gives you room to like bend and stretch in different ways and everything like that. Can't be doing that, man. And mouse, I have just a cheap Anchor vertical mouse. It's like not even Bluetooth. It's like a USB dongle I have to plug in. I got it from Amazon. It's like literally like 12 or 13 bucks or something like that. Best investment I ever made. I do wish it was a little bit fatter. You sleep like a funeral corpse. Yeah, there you go. That's how you put it. Yeah, exactly. Side sleeping. You gotta sleep on your side, man. That'll fix up your back problems. You get a vertical mouse. That'll fix your wrist problems. I don't have anything else to fix your, like, I don't know, your arm muscle problems. You already got me beat there. Are you still jacked? Did you ever incorporate stretch time again into your streams? Oh, that'd be something I wish. I need to steal that from you. Cool. So we just do this. The last thing I think for this page, at least to get the basics down, is we need to have a use query hook. I have succumbed to the quarantine 15. No, if you can't make it out, Jack, none of us have any help, any hope at all. I'm no longer the definition of Jack. More than 20 pounds. Oh man. But it's like, all right, I think even you gaining 20 pounds, that's like, sure, that is, you know, your number gone up 20 pounds, but like 15 of that is probably like muscle, and only 5 of it is really like fat flubber. You know what I mean? Like you went from like an 8-pack to like a 3-pack. You know what I mean? You got those top 2, but then that like last one is kind of shining through. There's no way you are still not incredibly fit. All the week is getting in my cheeks. Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with that. You gotta get the. Are you thick with 3 C's now? Exactly. Asking the right questions. How am I staying fit? I have a pull-up bar that, like, one of the ones you just kind of attach over the doorway. I have that. I have a bench, like a workout bench, just the bench part, and I have some dumbbells that I'll do, like, you know, some morning exercises, some flies, some back rows, stuff like that. Nothing super crazy, but it gets the work done. And then one thing I want to start doing is actually going for jogs. Not like crazy, not every day. The goal is going to be for like twice a week to just go on a short mile, maybe 2-mile run, just like around the neighborhood, not stopping at any parks, not saying hi to folks, not trying to even see anyone. I might try to do it just like as early as possible in case there is people who are outside still. I can miss all of them. Cool. we need a new hook. We have a use snapshot. Let's actually duplicate that because it's probably going to be pretty similar and call it use query. And because this is a hook, we could probably do some niceties in here for free because this is something that we are making, we are writing. Let's see here. Pull-up bar and some sit-ups. Yeah, man, dude, a lot of people they slack on sit-ups and crunches. Look, what was the One Punch Man workout? It was 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. I think technically he did 100 squats, and then he ran for 5K. And look at him. He was the definition of jacked. Actually, he wasn't even that big. He was just the definition of just strong. He's just incredibly strong. Which, that's an anime I need to actually catch up on. And yeah, that's an anime I need to watch. Haven't been on that one in a while. I'm gonna start doing what you get exactly. It's actually, yeah, that's actually not a bad idea to start doing that. The more I think about it, the more you kind of have a point. So let's see. So instead of a document path, we need a collection path. Let's just start with grabbing an entire collection. So instead of use snapshot, we'll have use query. The thing we get back, so data and set data, it's gonna be, oh, interesting. Actually, that's how this does it. Arnold put out a great home workout. I want to start doing Arnold. Like Schwarzenegger? What? I can't think of any other Arnold that's working out. You mean Football Head? Were you doing a throwback to the 90s? What are you talking about? Who's Arnold? Arnold who? I have no idea who you're talking about, man. You're crazy out here. Okay, so when our collection path changes, then we're gonna want to do this. Let's just find all occurrences of document path, change it to collection path. That would make that a little bit easier. Let's see. Collection path. Then let's see. No, it's not. On snapshot. Let's see. This is a collection reference. Oh. Ooh, okay. I think what I will need to do is do a where. Ooh, I don't know how this actually works. Once you have a collection, I guess we can order by. I don't even know how to order by this. Let's look at our data. So we favorited a movie. We have favorited at, so we can order by favorited at. I guess that makes sense, right? Favorited at. So we're gonna order by favorited at. Get? Is it get? There should be a on. Oh, I guess there is just an on snapshot. All right. Well, never mind. That makes that super simple. We can actually leave a lot of this. snap. This is a query snapshot. Whereas before we were working with, oh God, who is this? Oh, okay. Yeah. You actually were talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Dope. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna bookmark this. It's probably gonna be super helpful. Sweet. Thanks for that little tidbit. Gotta stay fit in our quarantine. I don't want to gain the quarantine 15 as Quasi so greatly put it. Cool. So then what I'm actually gonna do is leave this as snapshot and set snapshot, because that seemed to be pretty good. This is a query document snapshot, not a document snapshot. That is one thing I need to remember. Oh no, not even that. It is a query snapshot. It's just a query snapshot. Query snapshot. What is a query document snapshot? I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. He made a Reddit post to go along too. Oh, dude, that's so cool. That's super dope. Let's take a look. Let's take a quick little glance. How fit can we? What? Yo, and this is actually him. Yeah, Government Schwarzenegger. Oh, dude, are you telling me he's recommending people do the One Punch Man basically? All right. I see push-ups. I see sit-ups. Calf raises. One Punch Man didn't do calf raises, and he jumped from the moon to the earth. All right. You gotta have some major calves to do that. RD McFly, what's going on, my dude? Glad you could catch the stream. How's it going, buddy? Java over JavaScript. Oh, you wish. First of all, this is TypeScript. All right. Thank you very much. Actually, I'll have you know. No. I can't even remember the last time I touched Java. Man, I don't even want to try to remember the last time I touched Java. It would be so long ago. It was like legit probably back in college. He's been killing it on social media for all that. I bet, man. I mean, hey, you gotta believe him. No matter what he tells you to do, you just have to just undyingly believe that man. All right. I don't care who you are. I don't care how fit you think you are or anything like that. You have to just believe that man. All right. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think there's gonna be a way we could do that in the future, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Let's just not worry about anything. Let's make this super dumb and super basics, and then we can build on it later. Okay, so we have a collection, and we get a snapshot, right? Do we even need it to be a snapshot? Could we get away with it being just a one-time get? Let's leave it a snapshot for now. That's what we have written. We could always make it better and do, I don't know, analytics to see, are we fetching too much data, and do optimization and stuff later. Cool. So once we get a snapshot, we are not loading, we are setting the snapshot. If snap, there's no return rate of the documents changed since the last snapshot. This is the first snapshot. All documents will be in the list. Oh, okay, that's cool. That is cool. Although I guess we really don't care about document existing. Even if it's empty, I don't know if we need to care. Maybe if it is empty, we can return the error, and then wherever we use this, we can know that like, hey, we should probably make a new error type actually, just to better handle this case. Query is empty. Sure, that sounds good to me. And then the type here is gonna be, where's my mouse? Here we go. Query is empty. Else we're gonna set it to null. We're setting a snapshot, that's totally fine. Our docs are here. Cool. So what we want, so maybe instead it should be query. Like it'd be slightly easier when we destructure it later on to have it be something shorter and simpler than snapshot, which kind of is a little misleading. So we're getting a query. So here we will have our query, our data, which will be query, query dot docs dot map over the docs. Or maybe, all right, docs is just gonna be docs. Data then will be docs map. No, it doesn't know what docs map is. Okay, so query docs map, and each doc we're gonna turn to doc data as T. So at the end of all this, data should be an array of T. Perfect. That is exactly what I want. That is going to be super easy and super simple to use. We have our use query, set snapshot. Let's go ahead and just find any more occurrences we have for that to mass rename. We have our set query. We have everything we need here. If we go back to our favorites page, here we can make use of this new query that we just made. We have to import it first, because you can't forget to do that. We've done that one too many times already. Import use query from same place we got this component. Hooks use. Oh, I actually think I use. What did I call it? Oh no, I called it use query. I'm smart. Cool. So we have our use query. We can call it, and in it we need to give it MovieOtter dot favorited movies dot document path 4. Okay, so there's two things we need to pass in here. We need to pass in our user's ID. Oh, no, not even. We do need to do a collections for. Well, let's hard code it for now because I just want to see if this works. Favorites, and let's double check here. So we'll go favorites. This is normally not how I like to do it, but for the time being, it'll be fine. User ID / movies. This is going to be our collection path, and then we should just be getting data from here. Let's have loading. Movies loading. Let's have error. Movies error. guess we could honestly do. We could just go docs. We do need to pass in what type of things we're getting back. So MovieOtter dot favorited movie data. This is what's coming back. Our docs is gonna be our movies. This should be what? How does it not know what docs are? You liar. Nope, it's not a liar. I'm a liar. And it's not docs, we actually want data. So our data is gonna be a list of movies that's coming back. That's gonna be cool. And there's only one way to see if this works after we do all our error handling, because we need to do that. Favorites movies error, because I don't know if any of this is gonna work or not, so we probably should handle our errors appropriately. Movies loading. Not favorites data. If I actually feel like docs should default to an empty array, because we're passing an error and we're passing loading. At least this way we'll always get back an array that we can like map on and stuff like that. So if not favorites data, then we'll return that. Else, we're gonna do this. Let's actually also just throw in the movies. What do we, I guess we could just do like a console.log movies. I have no idea what this is going to return, actually. I have no idea what this is even going to look like. No. Something went wrong. Okay. Something went wrong on one of our errors. So let's console log favorites error. Favorites error. And let's restart our music. I'm here, Google. Don't worry. I will stop you when I'm ready. We have our movies error. Movies error. Okay. So there's a movies error. Cool. It doesn't actually say what movies error is. So let's see the message. Blank message. Cool. That's just what I need. Just what I want. Can I get the name? Error. That's a really bad error name. Error should not be an error name. Cool. Well, oh, you know why? I wonder if it's because it's coming back as empty. Let's, nope. We comment, nope. Stop popping up 1Password. You're in the wrong spot. Is it this one? That one. There we go. Okay. I have an extra character here. Okay. So still something going wrong with this collection, the collection path. Why? Oh, you know what? You know what? Is it because my rules? I can read if my author ID is the one I'm asking for. I can get any of the documents. I can read, create, or delete any of the documents inside. Okay, so then that should be fine. What? I need to dig deeper into this error. Let's see. Oh, I wonder. Let's see. That would be something I would need to do, to unset that error. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. What? No, stop. There we go. Something went wrong grabbing your favorites. Okay, so something else is the matter here. Something went wrong grabbing your favorites. But nothing went wrong grabbing my favorites. Because there is no movie error. There is no movies error. So then I'm a bit confused. I can't hit favorites, user ID, movies. I should have read and write access to all that. I wonder. What's the type for this? Should be undefined. I can't read type. Oh, yeah. Dot type. Maybe? Nope. Undefined. Undefined. All these are undefined. So why am I getting this error? Okay. Something went wrong grabbing. I know something went wrong, but I don't. If favorites error or. Oh, that's or MovieOtter. Oh. It's me. It's me. It's my fault. Okay. Well, I mean, this is good. We're getting stuff. We're doing things. Let's see. Let's display a movie list here. In order to display a movie list, we need to import it first. Movie, we'll figure out what it's called from components slash oh, you know what? I think movie list is actually a part of movies page. Let's see. Let's check our movies page. If we scroll all the way down, if I'm lucky, yes, we have a movies page here. Well, this, whoa. This actually is pretty convenient. Let's go ahead and turn this into its own component so that we can use it elsewhere. Movies list.txe tsx. There you go. We should be able to just kind of paste a lot of the stuff here. There we go. We need to import a couple things. We need to import React as well as FCs. From not FB, FC. See, this is what I mean about this keyboard, my fat fingers. From React, we need to import MovieOtter. And then we need to import a few things from Material UI. Namely, as well as movie source. All right, we'll get to that in a second. We need box, we need container, we need typography, we need grid, and I think that's it. Okay, and we need movie source or movie poster from components. No, we're already in components. From movie poster. Okay, I don't know where movie source came from. Where did movie source? Oh, came from movie poster as well. How convenient. Movie source. Thank you, autocomplete. You are a lifesaver. Export default movies, movie list. Should it be movies list? It's a movie list? It's a movies list? Movie. I don't know. I guess. Well, our file is plural, so let's pluralize the component within it. Hey, Dr. Jones, man, thanks for the sub. How's it going? How's Rocket League, man? Hey, yo. Dude, I have you might be interested in this. I have a cool fellow by the name of Harris Keller. He's like a streamer. He does streaming things, at least. Anyways, he has this really cool playlist that I've been rocking out to that's supposed to be royalty free. So let me actually. Well, no, let me go ahead, drop that in chat. There's also Stream Beats. Yeah. He has oh, are you already familiar with it? He also has it on Spotify as well as Apple Music. But I've been digging it. I've been jamming out to it all day, even like during work and stuff. Yeah, dude, I came across him just like through the algorithm, man, and he's been dope. Cool. So this movies list component is done. I'm gonna leave this to do here because I still do want to refactor it. I'm just not gonna do that right now because I'm a bad person. I don't know. But we do need now to import movies list from here. Movies list. I don't like the pluralize now that I've started typing it out, but I'm gonna leave it because I'm not gonna just mess with things to. Oh, but I sing. Oh, a singular here. No. All right, fine. My inner self won. Let's go ahead, rename it singular movie list, which I guess does make more sense. I've been trying to be really good about this, man. Update imports. No, don't ever update anything automatically for me. I will do it myself. Which means we also need to rename that singular, which means we also need to rename this singular and this singular. And that should make this file a-okay. And then over here, let's also import movie list from components, movie list. Okay, so we have a movie list. Let's just jump down here. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna try it. We're gonna see what we get when we try to do a movie list. Heading is gonna be favorite movies. And actually, we're gonna do the thing I wanted to do earlier, where we put in brackets how many favorite movies you have. because I think that's cool. And I'm making this, so I'm gonna do all the cool things. Favorites, data dot movies. Cool, that's the heading. All right, we're one small step from otters and one giant leap from otter kind. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I just want to get this done and working. Coding OCD, I know, dude. My coding OCD kicks in at the worst possible times. Our movies, this should actually work, should just be movies. There should be, oh, look at that. We have our favorite movies. You can view them and you can unfavorite them. So if I click that, it disappears. And if I go to movies, and then I favorite it back, and let's also, what's another favorite movie of mine? The Emperor's New Groove. No, why did I misspell Emperor? I did misspell Emperor's. The Emperor's New Groove. Classic movie. Amazing movie, actually. And for anyone here who is just joining and doesn't know what in the world I'm working on, I'm working on this web app called MovieOtter. I liken it to a cross between Reddit, so like some movie subreddits, as well as Letterboxd. The goal is trying to make a one-stop shop tool for anyone who loves movies, anyone who watches movies, anyone who wants to watch movies. So if we go ahead and favorite this movie, right? And then if I go to my favorite movies, boom, you see it there. Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh no, my camera died again, but that's okay. We did it. My hands are up in joy. My hands are up in excitement. Everything is working. Everything is doing exactly what I want it to do. Because even the count's upgraded. Oh man, this is so great. All right, and then if we, for instance, unfavorite it, not only does the movie disappear from the list, but our favorite movies count also updates. Sweet. Yeah, that's a win. That is a win, guys. Cool. I think it's time we now let's just actually first save everything we've done, because the last thing I want to do is break and lose data from anything that I've worked on, done really hard. That would be just a terrible thing to do. So I'll show you guys. It's super easy. I use the GitHub desktop client. I know a lot of people say like, oh yeah, like VS Code has Git. It's like, yeah, technically it does, but like, honestly, what's easier to look at? What do you think? Wait, where is it? Here you go. I'm gonna get to it eventually. Which do you think is easier to look at? Even if we remove it, seeing, you know, in two different lists, which if like here, like these are indented because of what I'm doing. Everything but my cameras work. I know, man. You know, everything here is all indented, whereas over here it's like, oh, it's just one screen where everything is just shown the differences here. I know it's a very minor thing. Some people work faster working on this in the terminal with Git. Some people work faster with, you know, just VS Code's Git UI. I like the GitHub desktop client. I think it's amazing and is one of my favorite things to use because I'm a visual person. And look at this, I just see all my changes, even my little bleeps. It shows in red what's gone and green what's new. It's great. Cool. Let's go ahead, and this is a feature. This isn't a chore, this is a feat. Create favorited movies. Hub page? It's a page. Create favorited movies page. See all the movies you've favorited at /favorites/username. Boom. Boom. Winning. All right. Java over to GitHub desktop client. Arthur, I don't believe you've touched Java in the last 4 years. All right. I want you to tell me the last time you've done a PR, the last time you submitted work in Java. All right. Subscriber, yeah, Jedi Master, dude, you missed it. Over the weekend, we hit a very, very cool milestone. We got invited, nay, requested. We were formally requested by Mr. Twitch himself to become a Twitch affiliate. And we accepted. We are up to the task. Oh, snap. Oh, dude, Jedi Master joins the family. Thank you so much, dude. I know, I made that little gift myself. Here, oh man, we just got everyone joining. I'll tell you what, let's see Film Beaver catch up to this. All right, sub train. Oh man, dude, this is so great. Yes, so we will do that. We'll push these changes, we'll save them, and it is already 9:50. Okay, next up, bugs. I know, dude. Actually, that's a good point. Before we switch gears, let's actually take a quick log of some of the things we need to fix. There were 2 things formally that we need to fix, I believe. GitHub.com/Isaiah Bidea /MovieOtter. I am in no way at all affiliated with GitHub, but goddamn if they don't make it just super easy to manage and control stuff. Isaiah bugs. I don't like those bugs. I don't want those. I don't want those at all. I would like it very much if that stayed out of code, please. Thank you. Actually, one thing we should do is actually here we have all these changes, all these sweet changes. Let's deploy them to dev. I don't know if you guys really know about dev, but not only can you go to MovieOtter.com, create a MovieOtter account, start favoriting movies that you eventually want to get to, and later even sort into custom lists. But here's a little secret, guys. If you go to dev.movieotter.com, you can make a dev account, which lets you access all the secret stuff that I'm working on in progress. It works almost just like the regular website, except this one generally has more secret features and things. Now, don't tell anybody, because if too many people use either of these, I'm gonna go bankrupt. But you know what? That's a good problem to have, so I take it back. Tell everyone. Tell all your friends. Have your mom go to this website and make an account. All right? Have your ex from 4 years ago who just broke their heart. Just hit them up and be like, hey baby, let's meet. Let's grab coffee. And while you're getting coffee in line, be like, hey, by the way, this cool guy named Isaiah, he's making this thing. You should go to movieotter.com and make an account. And then once you get the coffee, just leave. You did your job. You've apologized by introducing her to MovieOtter for breaking her or his heart. All right. Let's see. There's an error with our Firebase JSON. What do you mean there's an error? Firebase.json. Man, if this thing doesn't get out the way. Oh, easy error. We're missing a comma. One of the most easy of errors to fix. How was that working? Oh, you know what? It wasn't working because this is just Firebase. Cool. Easy fix. If we try this again, run deploy dev, we're gonna be pushing. What movie is this? There are so many. Every time I load this page, it's so weird making something, right? Because I sometimes have to use it like a regular user, and I have no idea what this movie The Willoughbys is. Oh no, the movie doesn't. Oh, that's a lie. Let's refresh again. This is specifically the dev site. Sometimes even on the regular prod site, things can act a little crazy. That doesn't sound like. You know what? You're right. That doesn't sound like social distancing. So don't do that. Instead, when you invite your ex out, tell her that you're gonna watch a movie and she needs to sign up for MovieOtter.com so that you guys can choose which movie you guys are gonna watch socially together but distanced apart. All right, at each respective person's house, you're gonna watch a movie and you're gonna use MovieOtter. That's how you get them to sign up. What is this? The Willoughbys. I almost want this to be how we kind of end our streams. Is just see what crazy movies can we find. Extraction? That's okay. That's interesting. I also don't know. Bloodshot. This is the this is the one where this is like Triple X, but not Triple X, right? Can he play a role that isn't the same role for once? I just help him out. All right. This man does not need to play the same role in every one of his movies. Tough guy who either doesn't have family or is distanced from his family, and he's just all rough exterior who you just have to break through and get in and learn that he's got a heart, but don't mess with his girl or else he'll kill you. That is every movie I feel like he's ever been in, except for as Groot. As the only one he's played differently, and even then he was a tree, so doesn't actually say much. Only if you promise to sell my user data. No, I will never sell your user data to get filthy rich. All right, I will sell your user data to get stupid stinking rich. All right, but that's like Bezos levels. Okay, we'll never get that high. It's fine. Let's see. Now that we have this, I actually have to update this to include like your favorites and things. I didn't do that, so that's something that we can do really quick. It's like right now, you can only access your favorites list here. So this is a perfect example of why we deployed to dev first. All right. So let's jump out of here. Let's look at the full scope of things. So up top we'll have movies. You can go to your movies, but I feel like in your little tab here, you should be able to see your favorites movies. So let's add that. We're almost done. We're getting there. We're getting really close. As we use it, we find more bugs. That I want to say is your off button. User. I don't know where I'm at. User off button. There we go. Okay. This one's going to be super easy. We have a menu. We have view profile. We have lists. We're just going to make another menu item below view profile that's called favorited movies. We're gonna have a new function here. Oh dude, CM Griffin, thanks for the raid. How's it going, everyone? For anyone who doesn't know, I am a solo indie hacker working on this project called MovieOtter. The goal is to be able to create like kind of create and organize watch parties, track movies that you want to watch, share movie recommendations with friends, and in general, I'm calling it almost like a little if Reddit and Letterboxd had a baby. That's really the goal. So I'm doing good, man. How are you? Oh, I gotta say it's tough, man. I've been holding on to the seat of my pants. Is that how the saying goes? Where basically every step of the way I try to do something cool, something on stream breaks. So today, thankfully, the only thing that's broken is my camera, which isn't the worst part. That's not the worst that's happened, so I will take it. Oh, dude. Tex Wheeler? I like that name. That's a cool name. I feel like you gotta drive like a big rig truck or like a Harley or something to like really own that name. Also, I hope you're from Texas. Else, I don't even know. It could be much worse. Ninja, how's it going, man? Hopefully all of you guys, if you're at all movie fans, actually, right now, while we have a lot of people, what I would love for you to do, just drop some movies in chat. Some of your favorite movies that I should watch that you could honestly recommend to me. I will add them. We will test out some MovieOtter functionality right now. I will add all these movies, and I can't promise that I'm gonna watch all of them or actually I'll watch some of them. That's a lie. I can't promise I'll watch some of them. Basketball, is a movie just called Basketball? What? Basketball? Basketball. There we go. Basketball. Oh, Love and all right, well, Love and Basketball. No, Quasi, no. Don't ever. I know, I've been fumbling with my fat fingers all day. Dragon Ball Origins. We will not recommend that ever. All right? The Last Airbender. You know what's funny? Wait, what? Origin. Oh, is this a behind the scenes movie about it? Is this a documentary? Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna watch the documentary because I want to know how that dumpster fire came to be. Step up to the streets. All right, you guys are gonna get banned from suggesting movies. All right, if you can't recommend something that's at least decent, I don't know if you guys are you know what? Quasi, you're gonna get banned. Let's see. No, I'm not saying it's actually. Oh, it's actually basketball. Okay. Let's see. Basketball. Oh God. All right. Okay. Is that? Hold on. Is that who I think it is? Is that the dude from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? This is one thing we need to do. We're gonna make a ticket right now. Movie profile improvement. Add actor names and link to related movies on a movie's profile page. That definitely looks like the guy from. Oh, it's Matt Stone and Trey Parker. Okay, well, I am extra sold now. All right, I am super sold right now. Step Up 2 isn't good. I don't know. Are you saying that Step Up 2 is good? Oh my gosh. Why are there so many Step Up movies? And why are there so many knockoff Step Up movies? I'm more concerned about all the ones down there. Step Up to the Streets. Oh man. Just look at all the water. This skin is just glistening. If you guys really, you guys have suggested it enough, I guess I have to add it, don't I? Oh, that doesn't feel good. That didn't feel good at all. That was actually quite painful. If you haven't seen all the Step Ups, then you aren't a real developer. And you know, all right. I mean, I can tell you what, I'm not gonna watch all of them. All right, Step Up 1, I'll give you that. That was an enjoyable movie, right? That was like almost like a rags to riches story, or you know, this come up kid. He was in the streets, and then he had to come out, and he found dance, and that's what brought him to happiness, right? But everything else, Homie Griffin, thanks, dude. I don't know about everything else. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, also looks like I missed Player Find. Dude, thanks for the follow. And I Rock Driver? Man, we got like a lot of users with some cool car related names. I don't know why so many people have cool car related names. I feel like I should be like, I don't know, just a better name than this, Isaiah Bidea now. Jeez, I just went through this whole trying to change up my whole profile and personality and everything, and you guys just show me up with all these cool names. Blitz, how's it going, dude? Thanks for the follow. Play Summer Carol Baskin. Killed her husband. Oh my gosh. You guys are too much. You guys are way too much. What we have people doing, we have people jumping in and they're dropping some of their favorite movies in chat for me to favorite and add to a watch later kind of list. I'm working on this movie web app, MovieOtter, and unfortunately, I made the big, huge error of asking people for their recommendations because I've gotten just so many bad movies. See, thank you, Ninja. Thank you. Somebody actually gave me a solid movie. All right, Zoolander. Oh, you know what's funny? I don't know if I saw Zoolander 2. Should I just add both? Should I just add both? Sure, let's just add both. Wait, was Zoolander 2 the one that had Justin Bieber in it? You didn't either, you gotta add it. As a moderator and lawyer, I am legally obligated to add all these. Well, you know what? Every time I click on them. So another cool thing, we're gonna take a quick sidestep here for a cool tech fact about MovieOtter. First of all, there's no way a single person like me was able to build something that has over the 500,000 movies that you can search from here. No, not at all. I am actually using the movie database to get all my movie information. But the cool thing that I'm doing is I have a database through Firebase. I'm not actually importing anything until a user tries to view a movie. So for example, I will favorite if this is the one I think, The Great Zoolander 2. And let's see, another recommendation I got. Oh, Zoolander 2 was rough. So this was not the one with Justin Bieber. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm misremembering the one with Justin Bieber. Maybe I'm remembering it as being much better than it really is. Actual favorite movie, Interstellar. Okay, cool. And actually, I think this Interstellar. Okay. So right now, when you saw that loading screen and it had the nice cool fading effect and everything like that, that was actually hitting the movie database, grabbing the movie data from there and then importing it into our own database so that people can watch it. People can look up the information, people can view it. We download the image, we save it in our buckets, and we're doing all that cool stuff with Google Cloud, all that cool stuff with Firebase and Cloud Functions and all that jazz. Super cool. I have no idea if that's a normal pattern, to be honest. I came up with it in the back of my mind when I was working because I didn't want to pay for all the crazy charges that Firebase would charge me if I just wrote a script to import everything. But so far, you know what? I think that's working. OG Jumanji. Oh, see, that's another great movie. Jumanji. Honestly, OG Jumanji and Welcome to the Jungle were both great. But you're right. OG Jumanji's a classic. Oh, gosh. So good. So good. Belly? What is Belly? I feel like you guys are really just trying to find some of the weirdest, most out there movies you could think of, aren't you? Belly. Nope. If I can type right. Belly. Whoa, wait, this actually looks familiar. Oh man, I kind of remember this. But not fully. Like I remember DMX and I remember Nas being in a movie, but I don't remember them together. Man, oh, all right, yes, this is. See, I need more people like you, Ninja, in chat, dropping some actual banger movies for me to watch. Last Samurai. Last Sam. Let's see. Lastra? I'm gonna go with Lastra because I feel like if I tried to pronounce the last 4 letters together, I would just mess it up. So I'm gonna go with Lastra. Lastra, thanks for the follow. The Last Samurai. This is a movie I remember coming out that I never actually watched. So we'll go ahead and we'll save that bad boy. Yes. Also, you guys are distracting me with all your great movie recommendations. On one thing I need to do is actually finish this so then we can push it to dev, we can check it, and then we can push it live so that you guys can also do this. So we need a function that will navigate our user to their favorites page, which is just /favorites/ their username, and on view favorites, we are gonna call on view favorites. And if we go back here, when I run this locally, npm run dev, primer, no troll, it's a puzzler time travel plot. Like, hold on. Blitz, you might be onto something here. I love one of my legit absolute all-time favorite movies, I think, is actually Predestination, right? Predestination with Ethan Hawke. Don't laugh, it's an Ethan Hawke movie, yes, but it is all-time one of my favorites because it's a mind-bendy, time travel-y kind of pick, right? Are you saying that Primer is also kind of like this? Because if so, my friend, you might have been elevated up a status. Primer. Huh. Invented a device in a garage. This is right. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember the trailer for this. Oh, man. I think I remember the trailer for this. Was this like a Handycam movie? What am I thinking of? Maybe it was this. There was like a Handycam movie where like some kid in their basement, like their dad was like a scientist or something, and he had what ended up being like a time machine, and then the kid in the trailer, it looked like the kid was in the back, and then he saw himself when he went back in time and all these other things. It looked really cool. 10 times that. Oh boy. All right. So let's see. We need more Blitz. We need more Ninja. We need more Lastra. We need more Jedi. I'm not gonna lie, you haven't dropped me a banger yet. I'm a little sad. I'm holding out. I trust you. We need more Dr. Joneses in chat. All right, all these people. We need less Quasis and less Artie McFlies, but more everyone else, because you guys have been dropping bangers. Code 8. Is that what I'm thinking? What is Code 8? Nope, this is not what I'm thinking, but it does look cool. Not gonna lie. Ooh. More? You know what? If you're what is it? Oh no, I need to do okay. Interesting folks. Let tech talk here. Let's take a second, sidestep the movies, and go into the tech here really quick. I think we also got a question. What language are you writing this app on? Currently, I am writing the app. I'm starting off with the web app, and then from there, I will likely transition to something called Flutter. If you're familiar with it, it's like a UI framework language thing that Google made in order to make cross-platform apps across Android and iOS, as well as potentially web and like native desktop and other things like that. Less fully featured there, so I would only be using it for Android and iOS in the beginning. But currently I am just making a web app, and I'm using it, making it with React and this language called TypeScript. If you are at all familiar with JavaScript, then TypeScript is simply that, but types added onto it. So you could do a lot of more traditionally thought of as object-oriented programming and types and safety and things like that. Let's see. Can you briefly? Sure. I will get to that in a second. Let me first jump on here. So what happened here is I have in Firebase, I have some cloud functions going, and the cloud functions whenever I go to lazily import one of these movies, it hits the movie database, it gets the data, it saves it, and then it re-saves it to our own database so that I don't need to talk to the movie database all the time. That's great, except for sometimes like this, where when we were importing the image, when we were saving the image, something happened. I'm not entirely sure what, but we only got like half the image. And so I need to actually make a fix, like a bug or a re-import or something here, so that if this happens, you can just hit a button and then we'll try to re-import the movie again, hopefully fully fetching the image next time. And that brings us to a good question. Could we briefly talk about the task manager I'm using? Yeah. So I'm using a task manager called clubhouse.io. It, like a lot of task managers, it allows you to kind of create tickets, which you can think of as things you need to work on. And you can put those tickets across into different buckets called epics or projects as a whole. If you've used anything like Jira or Pivotal Tracker, or even if you've just used like something like Trello, where you just kind of have cards and you're moving them along, this should feel pretty much right at home. It's totally the level that I use it is free. I'm sure they have enterprise versions and things like that, but as a solo indie hacker, I don't need all the bells and whistles. I just use the regular free tier, and it has so far been really good. I love their UI. It has that Kanban board kind of style where you can just take a ticket and move it from whatever stage it is to the next. So if you are used to Trello, something very similar to that. If you are used to like Pivotal Tracker, which is what we use at my day job, they have all the space within a ticket that you would need in order to like write the description or add tasks, or maybe attach a file or connect it to some other ticket, make another thing as like a mandatory step before you can work on this. All those cool features, it's all there. And again, you can just go to clubhouse.io. I'm not affiliated with them, not a sponsor, not anything fancy like that. It's Kanban? I always say Kaban. I'm a bad person. This is why I'm not a project manager. This is why I do my PMing by myself. Because I'll say things like Kanban boards. Kanban. It's Kanban. That sounds weird now that I'm saying it. Ugh, I don't like it. You ruined it for me, Ninja. No. Why? Why would you do that? There you go. Kanban board. Cool. Yeah. So what we want to do is add a re-import button to movie pages. If my fat fingers can get out the way, in the event that a movie doesn't fully import, or we just want to update the data, it would be nice to have a re-import, oh my god, my fingers, re-import button on the movie pages. This would be a feature. It would be a part of our web app project. I'm the sole requester and owner of everything, so that doesn't really need to change. There's not, I guess we could add like a quality of life label to it. I think that would be nice. What? Quality of life. There we go. Just to kind of keep track of some of these things. Kanban. Oh, that's the Japanese pronunciation. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I knew that it originated not as an English word, but didn't know specifically it was Japanese and had that pronunciation. Just curious, does the free version have some sort of reporting? I believe so. Let's take a look really quick. So I know I can go to a dashboard. I believe so. One of their things is reports. Boom. Look at that. Oh, that's right. I think their reporting at least by default, is tied to epics. So if you're not working on tickets that are tied to an epic, so like a lot of my tickets were just kind of epic lists. Um, there's probably a way to change it so that you can just see any and all. So if we look at all, and let's look at from then to now, you kind of you get some reporting, some light reporting. You can see how many things you've closed in total across the different types. I don't know what the coloring is for. I guess it's like it'll find a hue that's in between all the different things that you've done. Rogo, so what's your stack tonight? Coding while watching people coding. What a life. Oh man, tell me about it. That is the story of my life. That is my Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. Charles, how's it going, man? Thanks for the follow. My stack tonight is React, TypeScript, Firebase, and Gatsby.js. We are using that to build our web app, MovieOtter. If you are a movie fan or want to become a movie fan, just kind of want to be able to watch more movies and keep track of what it is you like and want to watch, that is the goal for the project that we're working on right now. One thing I was in the middle of is actually seeing, sweet, this favorites movies pops up. Once you go here, we fetch all your favorite movies. We don't currently sort them by anything fancy or anything like that, but we do see that they're showing up here. We can go back to the movies list here. And again, you can see your profile, which again is very, very bare bones at the moment. We are slowly building this out. And I'm just trying to make sure that everything we have shows up right across devices. You know what? We're gonna test removing an item from the list. I actually don't want to watch this documentary about The Last Airbender. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. So we can just delete that. And our number updates as well, because we're using cloud functions to keep all this stuff in sync. Boom. All that stuff is working pretty great. We actually went well over time, so I'm not gonna do a cooldown tonight, but I do want to thank everyone who stopped by. You guys have been so very great. You guys gave me a ton of good movies that I can start to watch and go through. Extra shout out to CM Griffin for the raid. I appreciate that so much. You guys have given me so many things to watch. There's no way I'm gonna make it through this whole list. And this list isn't even that large. It's only 15 movies. But I will try my best. For anyone who is interested, you can go to MovieOtter right now. Actually, you know what? Before we stop, let's do a deploy, because I think this is a cool thing. You guys saw it all work. You guys saw it get made. I think it'd be cool if you could also use it. So let's npm run deploy dev. We're going to try to deploy this new change, the header change. Everything we've done today so far has been front end, which is super exciting because that is much easier to work with. There's no need to change any Firebase settings or rules or database implementation or any of that stuff. We can keep everything just to the front end TypeScript that we're working on. And the one thing, so somebody was asking about the tech stack. I'm using Gatsby.js. And the one thing I don't like about Gatsby.js, it's not a lot. Honestly, I think Gatsby.js is actually pretty cool. A lot of my pages load incredibly fast because they're simplified and they're just broken down into, was it the Jam stack, where it's just JavaScript and a page, basically, like some HTML. The one thing I don't like is that it takes a while to build, even when you don't have a lot. Like there's like at most 7 pages on this whole site, like 7 static HTML files that need to be made on this whole site. And it takes so long for that to happen. And I don't understand why. Cool. But if we go here, right, we go to our movies, we hit our profile from dev.movieotter.com. We can hit favorite movies and it loads all of our favorite movies stored in the database. I can, just to test, let's log out. Okay, I'm not logged in, but I'm still on this page. That makes sense. If I go back, I can log in. It shows this cool fancy thing. Log in with Google. Super easy, super secure. Go to our favorite movies, and we see them again. Sweet. And then the last step we need to do, now that we know all this runs in development, we're going to do a prod deploy so that all this nice stuff is actually on MovieOtter proper.com, not dev.movieotter.com. Nope, nope. So right now, we see there's nothing here. There's no way to see our favorites. If I was to even open this in a mobile view, there's nothing there. We're gonna build it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But it might show it took 8 grown earthbenders to move that rock. Oh my god, it's so funny you say that. Artie McFly, who's also in chat, we get in it all the time. I troll him for the longest about how that movie was good, right? And that earthbending in that movie was a great representation of how it was in the show. And he, every time I joke with that, he just goes back to that same exact scene where there's like 8 dudes moving their arms super hard and super fast and putting all their love and energy into moving like the smallest. You just see this tiny little pebble just inch across screen, and it is the funniest thing in the world. Okay, cool. We did a prod deploy. It was that simple. Just one command, everything should be there. So again, nothing here. If I hit F5 and I refresh, boom, we can see our favorite movies. We can go to our page. That's right. My lists are separate. All right, I will have to manually favorite all these movies again on MovieOtter proper because the MovieOtter dev database I do sometimes just wipe. So before I wipe it though, I will make sure that I move all these over. I'm not going to do that on stream because that's just kind of boring. Unless you guys want to send me more movie recommendations, which I think it seems like everyone is out. The freaking slingshot would have been better. Yeah, kind of would have. That whole scene, that whole fight scene in that movie was just hilarious. So cool. Thank you. This is such a good day, such a good dev stream. You guys have made the inaugural Twitch affiliate stream the best that it could be. You've given me so many great movies, so much love in chat. Thank you all. And with that, I'm gonna go get ready for bed because it is pretty late here. I can only imagine. I don't know why some of you people like Artie McFly and Quasi, who are on East Coast time, are even up, but you're crazy. You guys are crazy people, but I love you anyways. Thank you all, and I will see you. My next stream is going to be on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific. I'll see you then. Peace, Ninja. Peace to everybody. You guys have all been great.